Eventually, you're going to have to get a team. It may be one person other than you. It may be 5 people, but there are things that have to be taken care of. And you can go down a rabbit hole on any of them. Or you can hire someone to do it for you. Here you go back to what you said at the very beginning. Do you go cheap or do you invest? Any of them that I have interviewed have said it is a mistake not to invest in the very beginning and have someone you can trust that knows what they're doing.
You mentioned something right there that's going to get a lot of folks. Who do you trust?
Exactly.
I just put out a rant of a post. I rarely, if ever, put out that kind of post, but I've just been so, I think, more fed up than usual this month with what my clients have had to pay to clean up the mess on their sites by following very bad advice they got from non-techie gurus. You really need to vet who's telling you what. Where do they come from? Do they come from a techie background? Are they giving you website advice from a marketing background? Even worse, a social media background.
Oh, don't get me started. Okay.
Right. Okay. So you know what I'm saying, because I don't cover social media. It really takes a specialist these days. It's like having ear, nose, throat problem and going to a heart surgeon. Yes, they're both doctors.
Yes.
But you need to go to the person who knows what you're trying to get done, not as an also to business for them or not their mainstay of business. And if they're a marketing consultant, they're going to look at features of websites, features of plugins. They're not going to look at the drain on it, because security and performance go hand in hand these days. I look at all that, and my clients come to me for site audits to clean up all that mess. And I put out this post saying, in these groups that you get into with like-minded people, they're non-techie people.
Yeah.
And they're going to be on certain hosts will say, well, I never had any trouble there. Okay, maybe look at it this way. You can ask your buddies, you can ask all your neighbors, what car do you like? And they're going to tell you the 1 or 2 cars that have done well for them and the 1 or 2 cars that were just lemons for them. Let's go talk to a mechanic who sees hundreds of each and get a much broader perspective on that of somebody who knows what's wrong.